Hey, beautiful people of the internet, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully great, and welcome back to some Warframe. So with the new war being out and me recently just played it, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the whole quest was so overwhelming. Like, I had to get used to the new mechanics, the new movement system, and of course all the perspectives, because just like the rest of us, no one has really played as the Corpus or the Grineer. This was a first, and in fact, one continuous statement or question that was continuously crossing my mind was, I can't believe this is actually Warframe. Now, fair warning, this video will be containing some spoilers to the new war quest, so if you haven't played this quest or haven't watched already, don't worry, I've got you guys covered. Head to the links down in the description, and of course, I'll suggest my new war playthrough at the top right, so go ahead and take a look at it. And ladies and gentlemen, before I continue any further with the video, let's quickly talk about some merch. So we just did a revamp of our store. We've just changed the prices. There's some new prices available just to go and suit the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, we're selling caps, hoodies, t-shirts, and a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, each of these pieces of materials actually has their own color. We have a variety of colors available, so if you guys are very picky about that, don't worry, we've got you guys covered on that particular aspect. If you guys are interested, head to the links down in the description. Without further ado, let's get this video on the road, shall we? And also, don't forget to Spartan click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos, and let's do this finally. So, when it comes to the new war quest, one thing that I really want to happen is the fact that when we started Warframe, when you got past Teshin, or when you got past the Grineer, Veso, and of course eventually getting to Teshin, I really loved playing as Teshin. It was absolutely phenomenal. Just because of the fact that you're walking around with these two long katanas, they're both the exact same shape. The one problem that Warframe has when it comes to dual swords is I'm not too big of a fan of one long sword and one short sword, unless it's a katana, but the only katanas we have is either two-handed one or the nakana, where you only use your one hand and you hold your hilt the whole time. That is cool and all, but also it is very nice to have a variation of katanas. Just like Teshin, he's got two long blades, and I kind of wish that you could, Teshin gives you these weapons, and the way that he used it in the new war quest, I kind of would love to see, us as the Warframes or the Tenno using those particular weapons in the same exact manner that, Teshin was using, because I love that. That was probably the most amazing part of the entire quest, for me at least. Just the fact that my inner weeb was being channeled in there. On to our number 2 thing that I want to talk about. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the rest of the things in this particular video mainly revolves around your operator, or what I like to call is your drifter. There's 3 aspects about the drifter I really loved. The first one is the abilities. Now what the amazing about the abilities was you didn't feel like powerless. Usually when you guys are playing as your operator in regular missions, your operator is just there to take advantage of, the arcanes or mages lockdown or whatever. The only real time that you would actually go and use, your operator is for Eidolon hunts. And, also moving from point A to point B, especially if you guys are playing one of those, open world maps, whether it's the Plains of Eidolon or Valus or even, the Necrolisk, or not Necrolisk, the Cambion Drift. The point is, you've never really had a purpose to use your operator. Felt very squishy and weak. The drifter, however, changes that. So during the new war quest, right, the game actually gave us 3 unique abilities. There was a self heal, of course, if you take damage you can just heal yourself. My favorite ability is that the one that I really liked the most was the smoke screen, where you'd activate your number 2 and he chucks this ball. Now this ball will make you invisible, and the way it worked was just amazing. I feel like Ash kind of should work like that, but I was just impressed. There was that. And also we've got the third ability, which is the sonar, where you can see all the threats or all nearby threats within the particular area through walls. So in other words, you guys have wall hacks, except it's like a one-time ping thing. And of course, all 3 of these abilities do have cooldowns. I really liked playing as the operator or the drifter in a different world. That was absolutely phenomenal. In a way, I kind of did feel like there were a bit of Mad Max vibes, such as the dialogue that was used. It felt more modern. I quite liked it. In the solar system, imagine DE just bringing up like a little button, right, that you know, you'd push on the solo chart and you'd switch to like the drifter exclusive missions, where you can only play as a drifter. There's some sentient force field that's preventing your Warframe from entering, and you have to switch to your drifter. Kind of like the Scarlet Spear event when you're playing as, or not the Scarlet Spear event, the event where you'd have to use your Necromech a lot. I can't remember that one. So there is that. Imagine how cool that would be. Drifter exclusive missions. You get like exclusive guns for the drifter, cosmetics, etc, etc, etc. And of course, I've just mentioned this, is drifter weapons. So like I've said previously, drifter exclusive weapons. That would be absolutely phenomenal, because like I've said, it gives the game a little bit more variety, and of course it'll allow players to move past legendary 1 or whatever the maximum mastery rank is after 30. That would be kind of cool, and imagine just modding them. But you know, this is just some of my ideas that I kind of wish that I've incorporated from the new war quest, because at the end of the day, most of this is not guaranteed. It would be kind of cool in my honest opinion, and I'm just putting stuff out there. And one major thing that I really want DE to do is to add a replay button, because to most of us that played this game or played the new war quest, it's unfair, because some of us just want to replay it again, because you know, there could be some details that we missed, there could have been some extra, you know, things that we could explore. There is those things, and I kind of wanted to, you know, relive those memories, because it's not every day that we actually go and get ourselves a brand new cutscene quest for Warframe. It's like once every 3 years, or once every blue moon, because after this it would be cross-play or cross-save. So you know, you can play Warframe on your phone, and you can play with them, you know, the other players you can join on PC or console. There is that. And then of course we are waiting for the Devirium paradox, but the new war quest actually does paint in the direction of the Devirium paradox. We actually got a bit of a background to that, and I mean, seeing how these quests are 3 to 4 hours long, I think that was definitely worth the wait. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today's video. If you guys have liked the video or it's helped you in any way or form, remember to leave a like, and don't forget to spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos. I'm gonna make like a banana and split.